1, 2, 3, 4. Red balloons floated. No. In German. 99 Luftballons strike. No. In German and Palantirs. 99 Palantirs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 99 Palantirs strike out Benzinkannis. Hielten schick verschlaule Leuten, wetterten Manschetterbeuten, riefen Kriegen, wollten Macht. Mann, wer hatte das gedacht, dass es einmal so weit kommt? 99 Palantirs, yeah. 99 Palantirs. 99 Palantirs. Hey!
You getting ready for our special 99th episode musical section?
Absolutely, my big musical extravaganza opening. Yeah. Going to be a good one.
It's going to be the best in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a while since we did the music session, so got it already. 99 episodes. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to like it.
Great idea.
Yeah, a good bit of obscure 80s Europop referencing for the kiddies. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I'm all good. I think good to go.
I'm all good.
Song, yeah. So I've got the music already. Have you got the props we wanted?
The props.
Yeah, awesome.
Want to see?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
I did a great job at it.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a red baboon, mate.
A red What do you mean a red baboon?
Yeah, no, don't worry. The other 98 are all printed off downstairs and I've called them all in. They're all ready to go.
Oh, Tom, for Welcome, Strategy Battlegrounds, to another GBHL YouTube video. You hear your host GBHL Damian.
And GBHL Tom.
And we are here with episode 99 of The Palantir. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How you doing, Tom?
Great.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Or as they say in Germany, Happy New Year. Yes, and Happy New Year to all of you. And where are we? 10th, 12th January? 14th?
It's a date.
What is it?
15th.
15th
so
of
none
January.
Of those.
No. 2 weeks in. We are No Mercy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
We are.
Back for this episode.
Have you had any New Year's resolutions? Non-hobby.
Oh, yeah. Start with we better start with not talking about Lord of the Rings, otherwise people might get worried. Yeah. I think me and Emma have decided to declutter the house a bit. I mean, you've seen it happening.
Did you get rid of your hair gel? Was that decluttering?
Oh, I see. You don't care about my resolutions. You just want to comment on this. Yeah. Yes. I actually use a moulding clay, so the joke's on you, really. Yeah, that was a real answer with decluttering, which is why. What do you think about your bedroom?
It was horrifying when I first saw it, but then glorious.
Yeah.
The reason why is because a whole cupboard had been emptied onto my bed. Then we played the 50-point barrack on it.
Because it's gone?
Because it's gone.
And what about the detritus around the edge?
Yeah, lovely.
There you go.
All spacious.
What about yourself and Lily? Any New Year's resolutions?
No. Kind of try to eat a bit more healthily, but...
You going to try and develop some empathy?
Nah.
Not worth it. No. What's the point? It's a think piece. It's an empathy gag.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you? Any non-hobby related resolutions? Please let us know.
I've developed the ability to empathise.
Have you? Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it.
Anyway, yes, we should probably dive into
2019 though.
Yeah.
Who would have believed it?
Yeah.
Madness.
Oh, there was a comment on Facebook.
Yeah.
Which isn't in here.
I think this is going to be really well. I think I know exactly what you're going to say.
Which was the guy. I can't. What's his name? The guy who's watching from the start.
Yep.
You said, "Look out for what was it? Our
episode
remake.
16.
Our episode 16.
This is exactly
and you
what
said. We will remake The Hobbit or the Lord
all
of
of
the
them
Rings.
Apparently. In episode 16 apparently.
Watch out for it in 2019.
Yeah, because it was that far away. I mean, never thought anyone would still be watching this. Maybe they're not.
You need to go bigger with your future dates.
2030. So yeah, apparently this year we're remaking The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings.
Who knew?
Why did we say that?
It was you. It's your mouth.
It's my mouth.
Yeah, crazy stuff comes out of it.
Yeah, it'll be your words though. I'm just your little puppet. Yeah, so apparently that's what we're doing this year.
Yeah.
Because I've not got enough of them.
Should we get back onto a serious topic and talk about tea?
Yeah.
Tea.
Are we going with specialty?
Yeah,
here?
specialty.
Check this out. First one of the new year. Ching Ching. Accompanied by, can you see these? These are dinosaur tea diffusers.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out. I've got a plesiosaur, which of course... can you hear that? Check this out. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I hope that comes up on camera. Beautiful sound. Bubbles everywhere. Plesiosaur, of course, not actually a dinosaur.
No, it just farts in your tea.
Yeah. More a marine reptile that was around at the time of the dinosaurs, much like a pteranodon. Was not a dinosaur, so you're wrong if you say that.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, it doesn't hurt. So yeah, these Andrew Cox, who has impending baby, good luck with that. It's coming soon, I believe. Tagged us on Facebook with these. They're dinosaur tea diffusers. It was like dinosaur tea, surely in the Palantir. That really is the best noise I've ever heard. And said you should get these. And then genuinely Santa brought two. Like my wife got me one and my mum and dad got me one, like entirely independent of that. And so there we go.
They do good too.
They do, marvellous stuff. So we go, here's the tea.
Yes, would you like the actual tea toast?
Yeah, let's.
So last time it was with Thomas Meynoth, and he says, "Thanks guys, I am indeed quite young, but fortunately of tea drinking age."
Few.
Yeah. I'm 19 and at uni, so haven't been able to attend as many events recently. I'd like to pass the tea toast on to CJ Miller.
CJ Miller.
Miller.
Saw him 2 weekends ago at the wonderful tournament at by Walking in Woking.
And he said, just being a general legend and a good guy, really. And Happy New Year.
Absolutely. It's worth saying as well, these, we understand that traditionally you would remove the tea diffuser, but we've kept it in for emphasis. Like to make the point.
Yeah.
So I don't want people, we know about tea around these parts, so don't worry about it.
Cool.
Yeah, first tea of 2019.
Yeah.
Whilst recording the Palantir.
Yeah, and first time on the sofa.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what did we talk about last time?
Christmas? Throwing Skulls? Was it
Throwing
Throwing Skulls?
Skulls.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That went
Props
really,
ready.
really well. That was alright, wasn't it? What a weekend that was. Where did you come?
I came a very good second.
Throwing Skulls.
Yeah.
What an awesome weekend that was.
Yeah. 50 point bar. Throwing Skulls. So Infinite Remains. Congratulations to Damian and well done Tom on a close second.
Thank you very much. Let's ignore the second bit.
Finished reading your final blog post. Could have done better with that.
Didn't say that.
No. Great to see all the progress turning into a well-deserved win.
Thank you.
Also, Devin trying to keep a straight face in that intro is hilarious. Yes, Devin,
Yeah,
that was
that's
hilarious.
You actually there's one outtake of it that was at the
Yeah.
end, so you've probably seen it, but of Tom bursting into laughter because of how quickly Devon became an insufferable arse.
Yeah.
Like how he just switched it on like that suddenly.
It was so good.
Because we were expecting that to be quite a few
Yeah.
takes, so he just suddenly launched into being like full on jerk. It was great. There's a point as well, if you watch the actual sketch, where Tom's not saying a lot because he's desperately close to laughing, like several times, you can see it.
The little rage grin.
But yeah, I thought they were both very good in that. It was lovely to have them on. Unfortunately, couldn't get timings to work to get them on for the whole show.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it, didn't we? But we got home at like 10:30, 11 after throwing us goals, and we were like, we haven't got an hour showing us.
You've got, this is a yes or no answer for
Okay.
you. King Bone's Eye, do you think Army of the Dead will be prevalent in the meta?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, give the man his due. Do you?
They're very good.
I think they are good. It was an accident, but yeah, I think they struggle with things like with the amount of might, even with variable might. You helped out with the Rangers spreading might, but they are good. But
There's definitely things that can beat them.
What are they? Why are they better? They're better because of the King of the Dead getting Harbinger of Evil. Really,
Yes.
It's
And
Harbinger
his
of Evil.
might.
Yeah, but that makes him better.
Yeah.
Which but as an army, it's Harbinger which makes them a lot better.
And the,
'Cause that's the new thing from the old edition.
yeah, that's the main thing, I think.
But all that said, I remember Kieran Street, who wrote an article for us in issue 2 of SPG, Fluff and Fury, and saying part of it was about unexpected success with fluffy armies, and his unexpected success was with his Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
He beat my Feral Filth at a tournament.
That was
I think
enjoyable.
I think he beat Ed's Felbeasts in, I want to say, Sterling possibly. So they were, they were high courage, high defence then.
Yeah, they've always been decent warriors.
So, and the riders have got better now.
Yeah.
But I think Harbinger's the big one because it makes it easier for them to kill things.
Yeah.
And it makes them tougher for things to charge at.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're the thing, I don't know.
No, I don't think they'll be the best thing.
Very excited to see what Gondor War does for them. More on that later. But yeah, they're cool. But I also think you'll see a lot of them because people have painted loads of them. So there's a lot of people have a lot of them in the collection.
Yeah. Battle Games in Middle Earth. TOS was awesome. I managed to get 4 wins in a tournament armed with 3 trebuchets. The variety of thematic armies I played against and the people I played were all such great sports. I can't help but call it my favourite singles tournament of the year.
Is that Harry?
Yeah.
Parkhill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, it's a good tournament. I rate, any Warhammer World tournament's always good.
Scott W, congratulations both of you. It was great to see you again, Damian, and finally meet you, Tom, on the weekend. Side note,
I was really hoping that would.
Yeah.
Congratulations both of you. It was great to meet you, Damian. Full stop.
Full stop. Side note, I made it on screen if scrolling over my name from the leaderboard counts.
Of course it counts. Of course it counts.
Oh dear.
You've arrived.
Other comments from last time. Green Tea, congratulations to you both on the double win. And can I just ask, I've been watching the show for a long time now. I've meant to ask for a while, where and why did the whole Frodo thing start?
Marvellous.
Was it something as simple as Frodo sounding a bit like Frodo? Or something far more clever and complex?
Yes. It has wonderfully got absolutely nothing to do with sounding like Frodo.
No.
Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is?
Smaug.
It is Smaug.
There he is.
Yeah. And someone asked on the group, and because it's fairly easy to work out when it would have happened, because it would have been the end of 2014 when the price, and I went and found it, and so I might get this wrong, but I think it's episode 14, but you can see, I don't want us to sound conceited about this, but it did start here, and you can see where the Frodo thing starts, and it's in. It might be episode 14, but it's whichever episode we're talking. The news has just been released about Smaug and the price.
How much he's going to be.
And we find out he's 300 quid, and we think what else you could do with your money, and we work out how many Frodos you could get for it. Yeah. And hilariously, it's more Frodos than you would now.
Yeah.
Brexit. And then we did that, and then my recollection is that Billy Fitzmaurice then sent us a box of Frodos.
Yeah.
We then started that's when we started
we
doing the
said
trivia.
we'd do them as prizes for trivia.
Yeah.
But then
we realised we couldn't post them.
No.
So that's when we started offering people the chance to buy it. And I'd also highly credit Mr. David Alexander, who I'm not sure what he's doing. We don't seem to see as much from him anymore. But he used to comment a lot on the show. And he turned up to either the Desolation of Stockport or the Redesolation of Stockport. It was his birthday, and he turned up with a box of Freddos and he gave everyone a Freddo.
Yeah.
And I remember him wearing his Palantir t-shirt at the time, and then that became, you'd get a Freddo and a swag bag, and that. Yeah. So it honestly, I'm oddly proud of this. It honestly started on this sofa in a different room. Yeah. On this sofa, with us wondering how many Freddos you could get for the cost of Smaug. And it would have been 1,200 at the time, I think. Less now. So there you go. Yeah. And now it's freaking amazing, and I do love it. I love it on the Facebook group. Yeah. Because every now and again someone just posts up something to do with Freddos. You always get one person who goes, "Why is this on here?"
And then they leave the group.
And all the admins are kind of like, "It's absolutely fine." It's like it's got everything to do with it, and it is weird, but it's one of those things. It's kind of the Freddo has become the default currency of the GBHL.
Someone did it with their sons, was it, the other day, where he's like, my son's got some Freddos in a party swag bag. Are they allowed to have it because they've not answered the trivia question?
Absolutely. I think it's lovely. It's exactly the sort of attitude that makes our community so special. That sort of silly irreverentness that people aren't. If people want to post about chocolate frogs, they should be. They're allowed to. So I think it's great. So there you go. Bit of history for you. I think it's episode 14. It's around then. But if you just need to go to like December 2014. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, because it's 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So it's around December 2014 when maybe late November. And I'm sure I found it really easily. So I'm sure the episode we talk is like Smaug is the topic or whatever. So yeah.
Okay. Darchensol, thanks for reading my comment. I shall remain nameless, faceless and disliking. If you figure out who I am in the group, you earn yourself the right to buy yourself a Freddo. But I had to remove my dislike, outraged whisper. There was an extra one already. And now 3.
But he's undisliked us. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
People only want to be the one disliker. Yeah. There's no glory in being one of many.
I can understand that. Yeah. You want to be one anonymous disliker.
Yeah.
So we've got to try and work out who he is.
Yeah.
What's his screen name?
Darchensol.
Darchensol. Is that Char Densel? Could be Char Densel from the group.
Is that a person on the group?
No.
Oh.
Is Char Densel a person on the group? No. You know how many Chars?
No.
It's what I've done there is I've just swapped the letters.
Yeah, I thought you said like Charles Densel.
Nah, Char, mate.
Char.
What should we call our firstborn so he does not get kicked out of him at school? Oh, he didn't. He went wrong.
Anyway, Larry, in a shocking piece of news, it turns out Damian's only 2 Thorns behind me. You were saying about how many Thorns you've painted.
And Larry Miller, for anyone who doesn't know, is the king of Thorns.
Yeah. And he says he'll buy about 4 of the new character series to make more Thorns.
That wasn't... I don't know if we would have talked about that being announced, but that's now on... Yeah. That's out. Yeah. Is it out? No, it's pre-order. It must be released on Saturday. Yeah. We've ordered ours. Yeah. Amazing kit.
And the special super prize.
Yeah.
Which may or may not have a video yet.
Well, it hasn't gone out when we're recording it, and I don't think it would have done. But think about that for a second. Yeah, what was that? There's a teaser for you. When you assemble your Thorin and Azog, flail, mace, orcrist, or dwarf sword.
Flail and orcrist. Oh.
Flail and orcrist. Yeah. Something to look forward to there in 2030.
All right.
I quite enjoy drinking whilst the pliosaur tickles me.
Cool. Trivia questions. Trivia section.
Trivia section.
Last time, Damien, what did you ask?
I asked how many heroes of Valor... Crap, we didn't check that thing. How many heroes of Valor are there in Thorin's company? Mm-hmm. And I think I said all the champions variable, because I think it does make a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I asked.
And the answer is Damian. We had a selection of
Go on then, what are the selections?
0,
0.
2, 3, 4.
Someone actually said 0. I thought
Yeah.
it was a trick question.
4, 6, and 26.
26?
Yeah.
Oh, someone's... Oh, see, someone... See, A, it's, you're being silly because they're not all going to be Valor. But C, you're going to go, well, I should have the chance to buy... I don't know who that was, sorry if that's offensive.
I think the 26 was in.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm absolutely right. All right.
Don't you worried, mate?
Would you have a punt at it?
Yeah.
If we hadn't talked about it this evening?
Yeah, I'd have had a punt.
And what would you said?
About a couple.
About a couple, yeah. It's funny that, isn't it? You think you would have got it?
Yeah.
The answer is 2.
2.
Because it's Barlin and Dwalin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think potentially tricky, because I think you'd think Feely and Kiwi were.
But that still would be 2.
Yeah, maybe
Unless
both.
you went 4.
Maybe 4.
Yeah.
Is it
Or
not
Gandalf.
all? I think that
A few people
Yeah,
went 3.
Gandalf is
They
legend.
went Gandalf.
Gandalf's legend for Thorin's company.
Yeah.
As suspected, that was the thing we just checked.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 2. Do you think Feely and Kiwi are up there with Barlin and Dwalin?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, great. There we go then. It's wrong.
Yeah. No, I don't think they take leadership. If Balin or Dwalin there, they're like between Fortitude and Valour.
For Valor.
Yeah, that's where they are in the pecking order.
Fortitude.
Or you make the others minor. Like realistically, Ori should be minor, right? But then they'd be rubbish when they allied him with Iron Hills for.
Maybe it should be rubbish.
Yeah, maybe they should be minor.
I wonder if it's because Barlin and Dwalin were as an Elza. So they're because they get the young dwarf kit, so they become they're the Thorin's oldest kind of lieutenants. Perhaps. Could be something to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the answer is 2, and it's Barlin and Dwalin. Do we have?
Yes, we do. Duncan Mick, Mark Furness, Don Barnett, Tom Welsh, Dave Murphy, and King Boneseye.
Did they get Dwalin and Barlin? Or did they just get 2?
2, but most of them said 2. A few of them said Dwalin Balin. Some other people just put 2.
I think you should have to get the right ones.
Nah.
Yeah. You can only have the chance to buy Freddo if you got Barlin and Dwalin. All right.
Even just in your head, given that you weren't specified to write it down.
Yeah, and Freddo. The god of Freddos will know. So yeah, if you just put 2, you don't get the chance to buy
God of
Freddo.
Freddos will know.
Yeah. Freddo Jesus.
Right. So, my question,
your question, Thomas. What was your question?
What is Barad in Black Speech?
Again, full disclosure, we talked about this earlier, but I believe I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had a punt and said, I might be saying it wrong, but something like Lug Buzz or Lug Burts.
Yeah,
or something.
Lugbert.
Lug Burts.
Yeah.
Because I remember an orc, possible. I don't think it is Shagrat. There's 2 orcs chatting, and someone.
I think it's the Grishnak one. Do they talk about it there? They're going to take.
It's about taking him back to Lug Burts
Grishnak and Ugluk.
Yeah, but I think they might well. I think there's another bit where 2 orcs chat.
Mm-hmm.
Because
is that the Snarga bit?
Yeah, maybe it's Snarg. No, because Snarga's one of Grishnak's one, isn't it? There's a bit somewhere in, I think, Return of the King, I'm sure there is, where 2 orcs have this really uncharacteristic chat where it implies that they know that there's terms of service.
Yeah.
They sort of talk about leaving and setting up somewhere else, which is a really bizarre thing for an orc. And I think they mention it in there, possibly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lugburs.
Because Barad-dûr is Sindarin. So, getting that right.
So Barad-dûr is the elvish name for that place. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. And earning themselves the right to buy themselves a Freddo is Andrew Johnson and R. Prachu.
Oh, only 2. Good work, Sam. That's your. I'm going to go out there and say that's your best trivia question in quite some time.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Only 2 answers and mildly interesting. Not, what colour was my fish when I was 7? Mine's not that far away from that this week.
Okay, this week, what is it?
Is that a beautiful segue?
Yeah.
As I'm sure you've all got your copy, this is the official Hobbit calendar 2019.
Oh, diddle-diddle.
Yeah, wait for September, 1 month. November last year, but my birthday. I'm sure you've all got your copy. On the back, I might have actually given it away. Don't freeze that. There are 12 pictures.
Don't worry, mate. The pixel quality won't be enough. Won't be enough.
Yeah, they'll all be round. There are, of course, 12 pictures for 12 months. My question for you, is on how many of those months does Thorin appear?
Oh, can I have a look?
Well, you can have a guess, because you don't know, do you? Why don't you have a live guess?
2.
2. Okay, 2 from Thomas Harrison. And yeah, so of the 12 months, how many does Thorin appear? And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
I will also, actually, do you know what? I am going to reveal this, but in case people think I'm trying to be really clever, this is not a trick answer where there's a Thorin on every page as part of a border. They are different pictures on every month, and I would like to know.
It's how many months, not how many Thorins.
Yeah. How many months does Thorin appear in there? Yeah, that is my question for you.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was my question there. Enjoy
Actually,
it. Don't Google it.
Can I take a picture of that so that when I'm on the bus doing comment review?
The answer, Thomas, is that.
Yeah. Let me put your fingers up again. Helpful. That'll be useful. Oh, yeah.
For anyone who thinks they just went on to something, that was Tom's gangly little fingers coming out holding his phone. That was not my fingers. No. You didn't just get a.
Right. My question.
Your question, indeed.
Yeah, it's a good question, though.
Thank you very much.
My question is: if Denethor is number 26 and Kyrian
President
is Kyrian is number 12, who is number 1?
I see. I see what you're doing. I didn't realise you were going to ask it like that. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Who is number 1?
So that's most handsome bachelors in Gondor.
Yeah.
Because Denethor is smoking. He is hot. That's why they come in.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
When he eats a tomato, it just gets me every time. Can't keep my eyes away.
No, who can?
Right. Anyway, that's trivia section. Moving on to wacky unboxing section.
Yeah, well, indeed. We have post. This is a long expected unboxing.
Yeah. Long overdue unboxing.
We filmed episode 98 somewhere around the region of the middle of December, and then Matt Davis of Generation Shift Foam posted us this and said, I've sent you some posts and mail, and we had to say, I don't think we're going to do another episode. And it was like, I think it's a Christmas present of some sort in here that he asked us to open.
We were going to do another episode, weren't we? And then we both failed.
Yes, indeed. And so we're going to open our Christmas present live on air to see what it is. We really, really hope this isn't a puppy, because that is going to be dreadful. Do you want to go nuts?
Mm-hmm. Where should I go in from?
So yes, thank you very much, Matt Davis. I believe there are actually some bases in here for you.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's classic Matt Davis. What is this? This is just loads of resin bases on Generation Shift business cards. He's done us again.
Oh, it's not scissors, mate. This is not.
I thought we were prepared for this.
Oh, hello. There's some tough bits of sellotape. Ah, it's where they join one another.
Tough bits of sellotape. How old are you?
8 1/4.
What are you now, 27? 40?
40.
28?
28.
28.
Sam Jeffrey's still 18.
Yeah. You know what I said, like with the Theoden fire puns, I was like, this is what they watch it for.
Yeah.
This is not what they watch it for. Can I go in your room?
Can you talk about Matt Davies?
Can I talk about Matt Davies? I could tell you some stuff about Matt Davies. Let me tell you, what a man. The goatee. He built his own hobby desk out of resin. He made it out of Generation Shift bases. So whenever anyone says, can you post a picture of your hobby desk? He puts up a photo of a desk made of Generation Shift bases. This is dreadful to watch.
Okay.
He's in.
I'm in. Right.
That's the end of my Matt Davis chat. Right, what we got, Tom?
We've got some advertisement bases.
Oh, what is that? Is this for you?
Yeah, big one, Pip.
Big one, Pip. That is a... Well, I put a battery of unknown size up for scale. That is a Chariot. Is that Broken White City base?
Yeah.
Which is quite new, I believe. Cool. It is just a load of his bases.
Yeah.
He's done us. Raven Outpost and Rolling Plains.
These
bases.
are all Black Friday bases.
These are for you.
Yeah.
These aren't our present.
No.
Black Friday bases.
Yeah.
Matt does a great Black Friday. He's doing us. More bases. How many bases do you order? What more bases?
Lots of bases.
How many do you order? You don't know.
Black Friday.
But what? I mean, you had a blackout. Oh, there it is.
There's the pussy.
Check it out. Is it just the one?
Yeah.
Not to sound ungrateful. Look at the wrapping on this bad boy. That is a. Is that a Tide? Oh no, it's not a Tide bow. It's stuck on.
And thank you for the excellent bases.
Absolutely. Stapled the ribbon together like a psychopath would. I've never seen that in nature before. Okay, it's coming off. What do you think it is? I'll tell you what it feels like. What do you think that feels like? What do you think it is? Picture photo. Yeah? It's probably going to be a picture of his bases.
It's a big Generation Shift advert.
It's got a note, it's got a note, it's got a note.
Read
Read before use. Read before use.
Good job you got that.
It's huge. The Tray of Wisdom. One of the most prestigious pillars of the Middle-earth SBG is the 50-point bat rep. It's great gaming in its purest form and should therefore be held... Oh, I know what it is. Should be held in reverence in the Middle-earth community. However, it would be easy to see contention and corruption show their evil faces out of healthy competition for the sake of reputation. From tedious cock dice to out-of-camera results, the 50-point bat rep, although perfect, could easily be tainted. So the stifled laughter of two competitors fades into history. Tom, do you want to take over?
Sure. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years, the 50-point bat rep passed out of all knowledge. That's a premonition on the potential fall of the 50-point by bat rep by James Longseer. Therefore, you have been bestowed a great... Therefore, you've been bestowed a great relic to keep the dice righteous and hearts of men pure. Use this tray of wisdom fortnightly, or in extreme cases every 6 months. But be warned, if the incorrect dice are used, there could be grave consequences bestowed on the roller. See examples.
1. When commanding a Warg Rider force, let it be said that no Rohan or ill-suited dice should be cast. 2.
2. When commanding a Rohan force, it is forbidden to use Mordor or dice of evil origin.
3. This tray has never been used on forces greater than 50 points, so be wary if you expand beyond the recommended points, as if you roll too deep and awaken something terrible. These are the guidelines set by the fathers of old. It is a heavy burden to carry, but you two have the potential and the lineage. Harrison Owenburn, this tray was given to you, and if you can't roll the dice, no one will. Generation of the Shift Davis, Merry Christmas. That is fabulous.
Yeah.
And if we haven't guessed what these are, I wonder what... Is there going to be a symbol, do you think?
That is so good. It's so good.
Oh my God! Check it out! It's one of Matt's dice trays. It is advertising. But we'll let him off. Check it out! The Palantir 50-point bat rep. That's absolutely amazing.
And do you know what's really, really glorious?
I'm thinking the same thing you are.
What's coming up in the programme?
A 50-point bat rep? Yeah.
We haven't...
Oh, I hope we don't temporarily lose this
Yeah.
before tonight's 50-point bat rep. But I'm sure we will have found it by the next one.
Yeah.
Matt, that is spectacular.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. That's awesome. No, we obviously have to use that.
Yeah. It feels so nice.
I had no idea what it was going to be. I didn't even think it'd be one of
No.
them. Are you surprised?
How do you make them?
Are you surprised?
No. I am. That's awesome.
That's amazing, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's a good egg, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good egg, is Matt Davis. But then you clearly bought £4,000 worth of bases off him. So. Thank you so much, Matt. That's awesome. And you'll see it from the next episode. Oh, no, you... Oh, spoilerific.
Spoilers.
You probably won't see it in the next episode.
Yeah. Anyway,
cheers, Matt.
On.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Thank you. We should... Oh,
it's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Free advertisement in the mug.
What? You said we should have, and now I'm just holding a mug.
Generation Shift mug.
Generation Shift. You don't think he's had enough advertising?
You can find him on Facebook.
You can, indeed.
Generation Shift 92 on Facebook. You can find him on YouTube. Generation Shift 92.
Do you want to know?
I'll probably find him on Instagram. Modelling dice trays.
That's good.
Yeah. Synchronised.
I was assembling my Mordor War Catapult a couple of nights ago, and there's a couple of bits on it that are a bit quite confusing about exactly where they go. And so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll see if anyone's done an unboxing. Yeah. And so I literally just typed into, I think Google, I don't even think it was on YouTube, and I put like Mordor War Catapult unboxing, found one that looked really close up, clicked on it, it was Matt.
Hey.
It was Generation Shift, doing one like it's really weird. It's like 4 years ago, and it's a long time in the hobby. And he's sort of saying, well, I know some people don't like flying castle, this is really good and all that. So yeah, thank you, Matt, and it helped, and it showed me the bit I needed. The little twiddly, ropey bit underneath. I didn't know quite how to connect one.
With glue, I'd suspect. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, moving on to news.
Yeah.
What news do we have?
The news at the start of the programme. What news do we have? So Azog and Doran is, you can buy it, amazing kit, £35, so cheaper than... I think people were saying about 40 quid because Dane and Thran do a 40. Yeah. That's cool. Some people have already got that because it was released early at the open day.
Open day, yeah.
So that's cool. So that's about it.
Gondor at War. Looks incredible.
I would like the supplement Gondor at Peace. And just like a load of unarmoured profiles for everyone. And the scenarios is like,
do a jog around
farm. You just have to move your model up and down. It'd be great. What do we know about Gondor at War, Thomas?
We know that it's another book that's in the same hardback style as Armies of the Hobbit. Other such glorious new books.
Oh, the hardback books are available.
And it's the first supplement to the new edition. And it introduces a new concept.
Go on.
Which is Legendary Legions. What's a Legendary Legion, Damian?
Legendary Legion is a themed army list. A specific set of armies, specific criteria around one force or situation or battle or something like that.
So it's going to be something like the army bonuses, but
even more themed.
And so what did they mention? They mentioned Ranged Ithilien as one. Yeah,
on the article it mentions Ranged Ithilien, and we know about the Army of Gothmog because that was on the stream, so we actually know what the ability is for that, which is very cool. And was it maybe it's those two? It might be, but there's also, they confirmed on the stream that there's going to be something that will actually use the Army of the Dead with the 3 hunters. Yeah.
So Gimli in the fray. Yeah,
absolutely. So you get. So yeah, the idea is that you'll get a new army list, which will only have certain things. And I think they said the war gear is limited. So I don't know which ones we just Faramir. If we did Rangers of Ithilien, I reckon
you
Faramir. Yeah, exactly. Or be on a horse probably. Yeah. So it'll be that.
Have to be
but then you'll get another bonus. Maybe as well as the army bonus, possibly different bonuses, but like another bonus to encourage you to stay that list.
Deadly sharp.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Would you be interested in Faramir's Rangers of Ithilien?
Yeah.
Have you got models for
Rangers? Yeah.
That'd be cool. So
Damrod, Madril. Yeah, I've got Damrod, Madril, Faramir, and about 24.
So probably 100% bows.
Yeah.
What would their? I don't know. It's just speculation. Maybe their shooting gets better.
Kill mimics on a 3.
Yeah, it's that drain soul on a bow. Bow soul.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I don't
Maybe
know.
+1 to wound against mimics.
Yeah, maybe, possibly. But I know the.
You'll Range of Achilles will have to have Frodo, Sam, and Gollum in maybe, or could have Frodo. Sam,
yeah,
and
they
Gollum.
could. Yeah, they could be in it possibly.
Oh.
I think there was mention of a. I think Jay mentioned like a Pelena Rohan one as well. That like means you can't take. Who's not Harmer, but you can't take.
Good.
Erkenbrand. Erkenbrand gets left in. He gets left at Hell's Deep, doesn't he?
Maybe.
Can't remember. I always get confused between those. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. So specific wargame, specific.
That's cool.
It's very, very, very cool.
And the profiles for like Gurrits and Ingold will all be
new
confirmed
profiles.
in there.
And I think 29 scenarios.
Yeah, it's just it looked a crazy amount.
It's 128 pages, which give you some idea. Armies of the Hobbit is 162.
So that's a lot of pages.
So it's nearly the same size as that. It's a big supplement.
That's huge. Well done, guys.
Yeah. They could all be blank. I haven't seen them. And it's £30. It came out today. So a small chunk smaller than the Armies of the Hobbit, and a small chunk cheaper. That seems to make sense. Will you be?
Small chunk.
It's a ludicrous accusation. Will you be? Do you think you'll be using any of them? Because it will be.
Yeah.
Because the news is that's out for pre-order this Saturday. So if you're watching this on Friday tomorrow, which means they'll be out in a week.
Potential for GT.
Well, it'll be out for GT. So are you?
Rangers of
tempted?
Athelion could be tempting. Yeah.
Are they all painted?
Yeah.
Cool.
That could be tempting. Huh.
There you go.
Yeah, could be tempting.
I'll have to wait and see what they do, but I'm certainly potentially leaning towards
Certainly, potentially, maybe not.
I'm definitely thinking about it. Using two of them, because I might well take whatever the 3 Hunters and Army Dead one is against Gothmog's one, and then it'll be what they run out into. Yeah. So that's I think that's my plan. So I'm ludicrously excited about that book. Because I quite like what they're going to do.
I know what I'm going to take.
What are you going to take?
Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
With 3 Hunters. And maybe some Morannons led by... Who's good to lead Morannons?
Well, it depends which scene you're trying to recreate.
Which one? Gothmog, yeah. Yeah, his scene.
It worked out alright for you last time, didn't it? Good in a second, but it's not bad. Yeah, nick it if you want, man. I say it's about imitation. It's done by mean arseholes. What I really like about this is, assuming we understand this correctly, you get a brand new way to use your existing army.
Yeah, that's amazing.
No new models, but you get a whole new. For anyone who's got a Gondor, it seems like Gondor.
Well, some new models if you're including like Gurrits and
you don't
Enforcer.
have to because they'll be in it, right?
Yeah.
So Gurrits and Gothmog's Enforcer must be in Gothmog's. Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work. Whether with a legendary lead, then you have to take these 5 heroes, but you can't use it, or it'll be like pick from these heroes. Presumably for Gothmog's one, you have to take Gothmog, otherwise it defies the point of being Gothmog's.
And they also said because there was a battle report on Twitch stream, really good battle report, and it was Sam Jeffrey. I'm just trying because Jay was commentating. It was Sam Jeffrey against Rob Lordman, and they had a Gondor army with all the new heroes and have you seen it?
No.
It's worth a watch. And the Gothmog's Legion, and Gothmog, who's a hero of valor, is a hero of legend in that legion. So you can change your heroic tier, which is very, very cool.
Nice.
But there's downsides as well. So you can't use ring rifts. You can't take Felbeast because the argument is they're not actually part of Gothmog's army.
Yeah.
They're a kind of separate entity. So you've got down. It's not just bonuses. So
cool.
I think it's awesome.
More choices.
More door.
Yeah.
So suddenly everyone out there with one of those armies gets this book and then has a slightly different way to play with it. And presumably there'll be more when
Rohan at war, Isengard at war,
Bree at
the
war.
Shire at war.
Yeah. other wars are
Mordor at
available.
war.
So what other legions do you think you get? Over the yeah. What else could you have?
What would be cool? What have people been crying out for? Oh, Grey Company.
That could be in this book.
That could be.
Yeah. So.
It probably will be, won't it?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Because it's Gondor at war. I guess is Return of the King.
Mm.
Battle of Palantir.
That could be the same one that's got the Army of the Dead. Possibly. I wonder if it's a combined book, film one. Cool. You might get, if you went to Rohan.
You and Aragorn?
Well, I was thinking more the Defenders of Helm's Deep.
Yeah. That's cool.
Maybe something like that. So some form of Galatha and Rohan 3 hunters.
That's cool.
That might be one.
Mm-hmm.
Where else are the battles?
Where else does the
What about
Fellowship go?
Hobbit stuff? It could be Hobbit ones, right?
Or Fellowship Lothlorien.
Yeah, that'd be good. Who knows?
Yeah.
Thorin's Company and the Knights, maybe? I don't know quite what that would be.
As in, you mean Elrond?
Yeah. Don't know. But it's ludicrously exciting,
Yeah.
I think. I think it's a really, really cool idea. And it goes on pre-order. If you're watching this, it goes on pre-order tomorrow.
Got one.
Yeah.
Really Road to Bray.
Road to Bray.
Legendary Legion.
Absolutely. That'd be incredible. Who's in that?
Gildor.
Yeah.
Glorfindel.
Yeah.
Unarmoured. It's specified in the Legion.
And then
Bill the Pony.
And Hobbits on
And
foot.
Hobbits on foot.
Yeah,
And
nice.
Aragorn.
Without elbow plates.
Yeah.
Aragorn would be in it.
Well.
Or is he following him behind
just,
like Gollum?
Yeah.
So scenarios, new profiles, and legendary legions. And a campaign. There's a campaign in it that links them together. Which will be, I think, would be cool. Would be really awesome. And it's not just the book.
What's not just the book?
What's coming out?
What am I missing?
You know this. It's not just the book.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best models in ages.
The best models in ages.
Yeah.
He's gone in. He said it. He's gone big. You reckon?
Actually, the Thorin and Azog is amazing.
They're all quite amazing, aren't they? That's what we're seeing. The 3 hunters.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. The Gimli's so good.
The Gimli, I'm going to say it before you say it, and the rest of the world says it. The Gimli is the best Gimli they've ever done. Sue me. All you get is a few Frodos. Do you reckon?
Yeah, and it's
He's
a good job we have lawyers.
He's covered in axes.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's so good.
I mean, it's another Aragorn. I did enjoy the meme on the like warbats catapults at 14 foes of Aragorn. That meme that someone made.
Oh, it's the Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. But I loved it as another Aragorn because it looks amazing.
For me, I remember when Fellowship came out, and the first thing that came out was the Fellowship of the Ring box set.
Yeah.
And then the next month, Weathertop came out with Aragorn and the 4 Hobbits, and the next month, The Breaking of the Fellowship came out with
Aragorn.
Hobbits and Aragorn, and then Escape from Orthanc came out with that. And for me, this game has always been about collecting and about alternate poses. Yeah. And I don't get the mentality of, another Aragorn. Because someone...
the meme made me laugh, though.
Yeah, a bunch of sensible people pointed out that there's only 2 available. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like saying Apple have released another iPhone, but why do they need to when there's 10 available? Like, there's not 10 available, and I think the only ones you can get are LSR, which doesn't work, and the plastic.
3 Hunters.
No,
that's the 3 Hunters one though.
That's only in Warhammer World.
And
it's the Plastic Fellowship, which is a bit small and a bit rubbish. The pose is good, but the plastic's not that great. And so, I think it's great. And also, you got to, we said this a bunch of times, but it's not aimed at people with 10 Aragorns, is it? It's aimed at it's in fancy artwork. So the box is there on the shelf, and you buy your box and go, this is the Pelennor Fields. Who's in the Pelennor Fields? Oh, it's them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can literally get them, and they lead your Army of the Dead from the box.
If you bought the box isn't up here anymore.
The box is a work tray downstairs on that.
If you get the Pelennor box, then your next logical steps are.
And you
Gandalf
start,
the
yeah,
White.
exactly. It's almost like
Hunters.
they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You know, you got Gandalf the White leading it, and so maybe that's where we'll see the other heroes go.
Yeah.
I reckon the Witch King. I'm
Yeah.
getting I think
There must be a foot one
foot
anyway.
unmounted, possibly. I don't know.
Oh, you mean a horse? Oh, it could be a horse one because they've got the Fell Beast in the
Maybe.
box, but not a foot model. So yeah, a foot and mounted would be sweet.
Cool. But I think they're stunning. I absolutely think they're stunning. And the thing is about the catapult thing, and it is funny. It did make me laugh, but it's not either or. That's what it's not like they went right. Keith, yeah, what do you want to do today? It's catapult or 3 hunters. He went, 3 hunters. I know Gavin sculpted that, but you know, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's them planning stuff out years in advance and saying, well, we need the 3 hunters for this. So it's not. I don't think it's that easy a choice. But I think they're amazing, and I've got tons of Aragorns, and I'll be buying them, and I'll be painting them for the GT.
If you can.
Yeah, that's my goal. I'm unsold on Legolas, as I know a lot of people are.
Just in general.
No, he's my favourite character, the model.
Yeah, I know.
But I really think, I genuinely believe, I've just got faith in this, that he's going to be one of those ones that you pick up and hold in your hand and go, oh, that's actually amazing.
Yeah.
He's got an arrow knocked.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think I've ever done that before. That's
really
mega.
cool.
But I think Aragorn looks stonking. They're straight out of that scene.
Mm.
So good. Getting them,
Yes.
painting them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I was going to do another one of them. I did an Aragorn for the Throne of Skulls.
Didn't you?
Yeah,
It was alright.
yeah. But the new one's better.
That for me is, I've got more reason to be angry about this than anyone. I've
Yeah,
converted
just-
an Aragorn for this moment. I've just painted Legolas and just painted Gimli. I should be furious. And I
Is
couldn't.
Gimli done?
Well, let's be honest.
would have been.
He's as done as he's going to get. Now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's so close. Him and Gloin, bizarrely, are both over there, half finished. And I couldn't be more excited to have do another one, because they just look awesome, and I think they're absolutely incredible. So yeah, that's great. And there's 3 hunters dice as well.
Dice are cool.
Dice are very, very cool. So
Sword,
yeah,
axe and bow. You have mine.
indeed, yeah, it's the weapons they played, isn't it? So I'm getting a lot, and I'm taking a lot to the GT. Was my plan, and it sounds like it's your plan.
Yeah, I don't know. Rangers of Ithilien would be cool.
I think you should do. You've got a Murmurk. Rangers of Ithilien.
Against the Murmurk.
Murmurk with Harad.
Sadlock
Can
of Harad.
you do 700 points of Harad?
I've got about 8 Harad that sit in the Howder.
800 points.
And just 8.
8 warriors.
8 warriors.
Yeah, that won't get you there, will it? About 7 points each. Get the brush out.
And maybe if I could have Mordor Orcs and then a Murmurk.
Yeah, that'd be
They'll
quite
allow-
cool, right?
They'll allow.
You could do a little display base, little
Go to a charity shop.
charity shop, £4.50.
Put my Minister of Falls on.
You would as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Yeah, or dreadful. But yeah, so that stuff is all on pre-order on Saturday to come out in a week, which is really, really mega cool. And I think that's everything we've seen now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that's been teased that hasn't come out.
No.
But it's absolutely awesome, guys.
Yes.
So hats off to the Middle Earth team. It's very, very exciting times indeed.
Alright, so we talked about non-hobby resolutions. What about hobby?
Inexplicably at the start of the show.
What about hobby resolutions for the year?
I admire our commitment to never get any new viewers.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. Oh, this looks interesting. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so whoever the new person was it Sam? Was it Sam?
Oh, he's rewatching them all.
Who's rewatching, but like when the first episode you watched, what did you think for the first 10 minutes?
I would honestly,
Interesting to know.
I think we made light reference to him. I don't think we said, but there's a new user who I'm so sorry. We should know your name, and I've forgotten it.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, but he's found it and is now rewatching from the start.
Yeah.
For like the best part of 100 episodes, and I would love genuinely if you can Like, because I think, didn't he email us as well? I think he's got to like, because he was the person who told us about the movies. That's why we mentioned him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So he's up to about 16.
Yeah.
So by all means, if you notice any like trends, or like us getting fatter, or like quite when we stop caring? I don't know. Like, by all means, please drop us an email because I'd love to know what it's actually like. Like maybe you see episode 99 or 98 and you go, oh, this is good, and then you go back to episode 1 and you go, this used to be so much better.
But without the silly bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, there wouldn't be any trivia, there wouldn't be any tea, there wouldn't be any...
Yeah, when did trivia come in, crikey?
No, probably when we started giving away Freddos.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? So that sort of stuff, the evolution of the show would be great to hear about, because God knows I'm not watching them all again.
That is a lot of painting time.
Every now and again I do, you know, for one reason or not, like that Smaug one, I'll stick one on, and it's a really weird time capsule. Yeah. Like going back and seeing what we're talking about at the time.
I'm sure we'll make references to stuff that's been on the Facebook group in the week or whatever, or a little in-joke that will go over our heads now. We've got a clue what we're talking about.
Yeah. It's great.
Sketches are timeless though.
Yeah, they are timeless. Particularly some of them because they go on for so long.
Yeah. Anyway, resolutions, Mr. O'Byrne.
Hobby resolutions?
Yes.
Like what we're doing for the year? Oh, don't know.
Good. Have you seen the Middle Earth team's hobby resolution?
Oh, hobby bingo.
Hobby bingo.
Hobby resolution number 1. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. Yeah. You doing it? Marvellous.
Well, I mean, I might not complete it, but I'll
print it.
I'll print it.
Print it into the shredder.
Yeah.
Bingo.
It says paint one model. Nah.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Dare I say we could? I keep losing my phone in this episode.
Are you trying to bring it up?
Yeah.
We can both bring one up.
Where the hell is my phone? See, for example, in episode 1, I wouldn't go scrambling around on the floor.
No. We'd be so well prepared.
Warhammer Community.
Yeah.
Middle Earth. Bingo. That should get us there, shouldn't it?
Probably.
Hobby bingo. Gotcha. Alright, so. Found it?
Yep.
He's lying. So, finish a good army of at least 600 points. Yeah, this is a better way to do our resolutions. Okay. Tom, will you finish a good army of at least... And you have to start as rules, aren't there?
As rules is written, finishing a good army means that you could have had 595 points of a good army.
There will need to be an FAQ for the hobby bingo.
Yeah, and just one warrior can tip that to 600 points. Job's a good one.
I think, to me, finish a good army means start and finish. Yeah. Most importantly, it's a bit of fun. Make sure you don't take it too seriously. I don't. Who he thinks he's talking to here? Unlikely. A model or unit can only count for a single square. So if you paint a model for an army you don't currently play, it happens to be a monster. It can only count for one of those, not both. Ooh. So finish a good army of at least 600 points. Do you reckon you'll do that?
Depends if I do. Maybe.
What were you thinking of doing?
On either or a mix of potentially Dale and the Erebor lot.
That would be very similar to me because I reckon I'm going to start Dale, but it won't get to 600. I reckon I'll get to about 350.
It'd be a mix of those two.
So I think that one's unlikely for me. Paint a model for an army you don't currently play.
Ooh. Trying to think of single models that are coming that I might be tempted.
Yeah, it's alright because there's only 25 of these, so don't think we need. I'm not in a rush.
What about you then?
Well, yeah, that one's got to be the easiest one, surely. It's just paint a model, isn't it?
It's not. It's for an army you don't currently. You can't use them twice. Like that can't be one of your 600 point good armies. Do you see what I mean? Right, because you can't use the same model twice.
Yeah, but I still think there's ways of doing that.
Okay.
Because I think I'll get a lot of these from my Morannon.
Okay.
So paint a model for an army you don't currently play. I think I've done that. One Morannon Orc.
Okay.
Yeah. Paint a new version of a model you already own.
Aragon, probably.
Yeah, Legolas Gimli. Both got that. Paint a monster or a siege engine. Mordor War Catapult for me.
Oh, nice. Monster. Maybe. I've got a dragon undercoated.
Can you do a dragon?
Eagle.
Eagle. Oh yeah, because you spent Christmas
making some
assembling eagles. Is that for a tournament?
I just assembled some eagles. I was I was on the Forge Wheel site. And
You're dreadful.
Yeah,
You're so bad at it. Is that for an army? No.
I was on the Forge Wheel site.
Yeah.
And it was the Denethor set.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh.
You need free shipping.
I don't want to pay postage on that. What? And then conveniently Gwyhir takes it to free shipping.
Right. So
now I just went to I could get this with free shipping, and she's like, no, that's just an extra 50 quid.
she understands it. I could save money by buying Gwyhir. Yeah. It would be more expensive not to buy it.
And then she said, you are not having that unless it's the next thing that you assemble and paint.
She had paint. Key. I'll assemble it and then put it back in the cupboard.
Yeah, she said, if you don't do that, you're not allowed it. So then I bought it and
you did it?
Made it over Christmas.
Cool.
Along with the other eagles.
That's cool. What did you do with them?
Put them on trees. Quite an original idea, I think. Not Gwyhir, because he's got the Forge World base.
Yeah. Put them in trees. Good. So you're going to paint
that for a monster, yeah.
But are you going to bring an eagle army to the event?
Yeah, and well, actually, it might. When's the Bicester one? Depends how far away.
March 10th.
Yeah, that's probably too soon.
No, it's not March 10th. That's the GT. It's 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, like but that's 750. So, which fits,
does that fit?
That's
that
nice.
Eagles,
that's nice because Eagles need to have a 50 on the end.
That's about 2 months.
Because that's Gwyhir, Raddy. That's 350 and 4 Eagles. And that is what I've got.
Alongside 650 points of Haradrim. Enter a Middle-earth gaming event. Yeah,
we'll do that.
Smash that. Finish an evil army of at least 600 points. So this is what I mean.
If you count your Morannons in there,
if I count as painting one Morannon and my siege engine, that can't be
in the 600
so
points.
If whatever I count as my finished evil army can't have none of the models can. No. Okay. I reckon I'll paint a mimic this year. Mm-hmm. So I might be able to push that up to 600 with some more Harad. I've got Suladan.
Oh, no. The good version or the bad version?
The newer one.
Okay, yeah.
And the 3 trolls are on the list, but they're 400, aren't they?
Yes.
So I reckon that one will be tough if I can't count my Morana.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah.
I doubt I'll, unless I paint the 9, because that's a tempting. Because it was really good to do the Army of the Dead because I could paint them and then go and use them at a tournament. And I think the 9 are another one like that. The 9 and the Necromancer could be quite quick and give you a whole new army.
You only have to paint the 8. Maybe I'll get 600.
No, well, yeah, for this. But yes.
Watch the Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, you have it on in the background on repeat.
Yeah, I don't think that counts. There's a bizarre part of me that is not sure I'll need to sit and watch them. I'm not, I probably will, but they do go on in the background a lot.
I watched it. It'll be on ITV at some point. ITV2.
Oh, it's good old ITV2.
And watch it.
Yeah, we do that. Build and paint some objective markers themed to match your army. It's a bit late, isn't it?
Maybe.
I'm not doing any for the GT.
I doubt I will, unless we enter 7 stones ourselves.
But Throne of Skulls will be this year again, so I might be tempted to do it for
maybe.
That. I think but this is what's great about this. Maybe this, if you do take this a bit seriously, maybe this motivates you to do it. Yeah. What's next?
Paint a model and incorporate a technique you haven't mastered.
You could just paint a model.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Try and stay inside the lines or something. Yeah. Incorporate a technique you haven't mastered. Could you be nice to the model? Could you display empathy to the model? I'll have a go at non-metallic metals. Give that a go.
On Bilbo's belt clasp.
On a Moran and Orc.
Yeah.
Same Moran and Orc. I'm going to try and do like Hop Miller Bingo Zen.
Yeah.
How many can you hit in one model?
Longer. Smell. That's probably a good way of hitting a lot.
There's your 600 point evil.
Yeah.
Convert a model a simple. What? Oh, did you actually have a technique?
No. But I'm trying to think what I wanted to do. Well, I guess for the Eagles it'll be different to what you'd usually do, because you kind of, to get the colours right on the bird, you'll probably have to experiment quite a lot to, rather than just dry brush. I might not do that. I might do your crazy go around every little feather technique.
I've never done that on Eagle. It'd be massive.
You've done it on the Grimhammers, right?
Yeah, I've done it on. I've started doing that on armour. I did it on my Gundabad armour and my elves and Grimhammers.
Yeah.
Like proper edge highlighting and edge shading. It's horrible.
Yeah.
When I did the Eagles in plastic trees first, it's a long time ago. I think I dry brushed them and then did some watered down washes.
Yeah.
So not washes, but really, really thin browns to then go. Oh, I did this for a while. I did it on the white warg. So you get really, really, really thin brown paint and paint it over, and then it blends the dry brush in and stops it looking powdery, chalky. I think that's what I did for them, and I was really pleased with how they turned out.
How did you make it look burnt? The trees. Set my light.
Yeah, I remember I painted them as trees first for all the difference it made. I painted them brown, dry brush them brown, and then I went over them with greys.
Greys and black.
And they end up looking primarily grey, but maybe it works. Maybe you get a bit of brown through. Yeah, that's what I went for.
Cool.
I think if you check my one ring thread that's still there, the work in progress, I reckon, I seem to remember asking, I think I said, how do people, have you got any advice for making burnt trees? I reckon it might worth a look. Cool.
Convert a model, a simple weapon or head swap will count. Yeah.
I'll do that. I might do that on I'm painting 24 Mirandas now, and I think maybe when I do the next 12, the last one's from the box set.
Yeah, you'll change
I might change a couple of weapons. Anything for you?
Yeah, I did it on a few of the I've made the Dale now. I've changed a few of them, but I guess with my Army of Erebor stuff will be Grimhammers, but then some Erebor converted Grimhammers. Yeah.
Well, it's very flattering.
Yeah,
it is. It's nice.
I just don't like the Erebor models because they just don't look right for the film.
When will you be changing your name?
It's alright, I've got to get fat first.
Oh, you're on the right track. I'm going to swap one of my Dale guys. I'll figure out which one to do as banner. And I'm going to do the one who's like that, firing his bow. Because he's like this. And then banner pole.
Yeah.
And then cut off his quiver and his bow and put it in one that's just holding a sword. And I think it'll work.
That'll be cool.
I was kind of reasoning
I've
it out.
not done a Dale banner because there wasn't a Dale banner at the time. I am, but that could do, if someone wants to send one Dale warrior that can be converted into a bannerman, then I'll probably pay you. So
if that's not a tempting offer, I don't know what is. He'll probably pay you something.
What was I going to say? Yeah, the Dale ones, I converted a few of the spearmen, but it was tough to do the bowman to a non-bowman.
Yes.
So I didn't bother.
Yeah, because the quivers.
I was like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. They're lovely models, aren't they? Really nice. Yeah. So yes, we will convert them.
The only shame with the Dale stuff is that they're in the 10 rather than 12.
Oh, they're in 20 now.
Yeah, or 20, but you don't get as many bows as you want to get bows.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not divisible by 4, so you're always going to get one too many or one too few if you get 10.
Yeah. So you get too few.
Buy a model and paint it within 48 hours of receiving it. Oh. That's the opposite of what you go for.
Yeah.
You go for buy a model and try not to paint it within 48 years of receiving it.
I did for the Guy hair, get it and make it.
You didn't paint it though, did you?
No.
I did it with Alfred when I did my hobby vlog.
Really?
I made a really big... I think it actually probably took me longer than 48 hours, but I got him, painted him and then finished it.
I did that for the Rise of the Dead last year. because I needed them for the army, so I bought them to go in my Throne of Skulls army.
I think that for me is really tough because I paint slowly.
And 48 hours.
If you have to finish it within 48 hours.
Yeah. Then finish a model that has been in your to-do pile for over a year.
You've gone down. You want to be going right, you drunk.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Going back to that later. Enter a model you painted this year into a painting competition.
Do that.
That'll be easy.
Do that at Warhammer World.
Yeah.
Will you be entering one of mine?
All of the finished models in your army are based. Yeah.
Yeah. You should score this automatically.
Yeah.
Recreate your favourite scene from the movies with a narrative scenario.
Favourite scene from the movie? You'd have to decide what that is first.
Mine is Tariel. What's your favourite scene? What would that be for you?
Wow.
Imagine the models are done, so don't try and make a strategic decision.
Lighting of the beacons, just need a few fathers.
You're making a strategic decision. You have to convert a Christian Rivers guy.
Charge of the Rohirrim is cool, but that's a lot of models to paint.
I think it's got.
I do like Aim on Hand. Aim on Hand's cool.
I would have said Aim on Hand. No models to paint. Oh, I could use new 300s. We could do a bat rep on the channel.
Yeah.
That never happened.
Yeah.
That'd be cool with the new 300s. Maybe we should make that. That could be our goal, and then we can both tick it.
Oh, well, yeah.
But that I think that's still my favourite in Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbit.
Favourite scene, or at least battle scene. Certainly not Smaug chasing the dwarves around there about.
Might be the barrel escape for me, I reckon.
Oh, the Stone Giants is cool. Having done the
Yeah,
Stone Giants.
I really like the stuff with Thorin's Company. So the first two films.
I
Goblin
could do
Town, the Eagle. You could do the
do
Eagles.
barrels.
Yeah,
Or
barrels.
Eagles with Azog, yeah.
That's my kind of favourite stuff there. But we could, the way we're going, we could do Dale. Could do some Dale stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Play all of the match play scenarios at least once. I'm sure we'll tick them off in tournaments.
You have to be careful. You have to keep a little record just to check. There's one you don't tend to see a lot of, like
Ill Met by Moonlight,
say proof. Maybe. I haven't played that a lot of tournaments. So. But those random draw ones, you get a 1-1 do. Cool. Play a game against an opponent you've never faced before.
Probably will happen.
I've done that. Can take that from you.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a tournament a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I Buy War Games in Woking, really good, run by Ian's shop. Well done there. To Tariel.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Go for a run out in Newells, Randall's Hall.
Nice. Build and paint a scenery kit.
Ooh, a kit.
When
did you do trees?
Oh, yeah.
Were they December or were they January?
December.
Good honesty.
But it's also not a kit. It's just a bit of it that's stuck on the base.
I think the Citadel for wood would count a kit. I'm not sure if I'll do a kit. Depends if they release another one.
I've got loads of Osgiliath ruins that need doing.
I don't the Lake Town kit's amazing, but I don't really see myself doing it. Ooh.
Have you got one?
Am I allowed to go, you must be allowed to go off brands, are you? Got a foreground house. Got one foreground house left I didn't assemble.
You don't take them though. What's this? Read The Hobbit or any book from the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I might this year read The Hobbit to Charlotte. Might be able to get that way.
Just use your massive poster of The Hobbit.
It's the easiest way to read it. Do you reckon you'd read it?
Probably not this year.
I don't think I would. You can listen to the audio. Can that count? You can listen to the audio unabridged.
Yes.
Unabridged audio book.
Mm-hmm.
Can that count?
That would count. Yeah.
Because I've got the unabridged audio of Lord of the Rings that I listen to fairly frequently.
Get Charlotte to read it to you.
I like you're complimenting how advanced my child is, and also putting me down for how backwards I am. It's good.
And make a display board for one of your armies. Yeah, you'll do that.
We've done in about a month.
Yeah.
You?
Nah.
Nah, can't be bothered. Do you? Path of Athelion. Put your 6 Harad guys on.
Yeah.
They're great. Ambush. Oh, don't throw them in. There's only 6 of them. Just let them through with their elephant.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Finish a model that's been in your to-do pile for over a year. Pretty much all of my models have been in that.
Yeah,
state.
is that like, is a to-do pile any of your back collection?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Because that drawer in there,
Yeah.
I've got a drawer under my desk that is actually going to be on-the-go
Yeah.
projects.
It's like got the Iron Hills in there and stuff like that. Half finished.
Yes, although the Iron Hills are, sad news, about to be bumped from that back to the case.
They're not even.
They don't belong in there. It'll be I'll tell you what it'll be for me. It'll be one of the remaining Forge World Thorin's Company or Feeling Keeley Champions Variable. They've been in there for all the rest of them done. They've been in there for well over a year, so I'll do one of them.
Watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, probably.
Yeah, same caveat as before for me, I think.
Build and paint a new model for one of your armies.
So that can be a different Moran and Orc.
Yeah, but then you need another 600 points of Moran on top of that. Or on top of those 2 Moran and Orcs.
Yeah, or a different army.
Mm-hmm.
But what I mean is, you can, if you ignore the army one, you can get the paint a model for an army you don't have.
Yeah.
Build and paint a new model for one of your armies. Paint a siege engine. That sort of thing can all be from the same force.
Yeah, for me it'd be something like Gandalf the White or Denethor. Play a game using an army you have never used before. Dale.
Ranners. Well, I can get that.
Yeah.
Let's play it again.
Yeah. Create cool scenic bases for one of your armies. Does generation shift?
You're right.
Do they
There are
count?
scenic bases.
Do bases count?
I'd say so.
Just
They're cool
flock
scenic
it.
bases.
Cool scenic. Start a new army.
It has to be a different army.
Yeah.
With your 600
But it's just
point
start
code
it,
and
doesn't say
600 point.
finish. So
You just need to take the cellophane off a
Yeah.
box.
how
Roll on
started.
2020.
How started.
There we go then. What do you think for you, Tom, is the toughest one on there?
Toughest one on there.
Or least likely to happen?
Finishing within 48 is really tough. I think I doubt I'll do the objective markers or display board. You?
I think it might be reading the book, if it's actually reading it. I do think I might be able to read Charlotte this year, maybe. She might be at the kind of listening to it. Or the scenery kit one, possibly. Not that it would be that hard, but just less likely to do it.
But yeah, thank you. Was
That's
it Jay?
kind of unexpected. Yeah, I think
together?
I think so. I think it's come out of the Middle Earth team. They're all doing it, so they probably all contributed ideas.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing all of those things in 2019. But I'm gonna do it through. I'm gonna print it, actually do real crosses on it, and see how far we get. I think it's a really good idea. Middle Earth bingo.
Yeah, good work. Let us know in the comments how you're getting on. And now we roll on inevitably to the 50-point bar rep. Now we've had some suggestions for what you can take. So, Chris Murphy is talking about last time. He said where it was Devin's Dunedain against your
More like doing a don't.
your Warg Riders. He said that Devin should have spent that might on the Warg. I do like the catchphrase "Dunedain my ass."
Is that when I killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because did he shoot one early on, and he had the chance to
No,
spend
he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot.
I think he hit one with a bow, and he had the chance to use a might point to kill it.
Yeah.
And he chose not to keep it for a right move, and then he died. They all died quickly.
Jack, keep up the good work. 50-point back rep. 4 Iron Hills Warriors would do it.
Well, have you got Iron Hills painted?
So we could do that, yeah.
Oh, you did from there. Yeah, you could do that.
Debbie, I reckon a Candice Chariot and Horseman could take the Wargs down.
A chariot and a 50-point back rep.
Yeah. I think a couple of people mentioned that. Chariot.
You haven't got a chariot though.
No.
Have you got one? Joan can.
No. I think Callum's got one. David Murphy, 7 Howard Warriors.
It's your army.
I'm in.
Put your GT army in it.
3 with bow, 3 with spear, and 1 with bow and spear. I think weirdly, I've got 6 bow and 2 spear.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Illegal. You've got a 45-point Harad army. It's not even legal.
I've got unpainted Harad. Like I could do more.
They've got 50% bows. Do you know how hard you have to try to get an illegal Harad army?
Janelmo, can we have Grimhammers with their new profile try to take on the Wargs? Maybe.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we'll think about that. Other ideas were Tom Ramsden half trolls, 2 half trolls.
Yeah, we haven't got them.
No. Michael Haskell, 50-point barrow. What about 3 Knights of Minas Tirith and 1 warrior?
Could be good.
Yeah.
You got Knights done?
Not painted.
Hardy bingo.
Peter Holden, Haradrim Raiders, because they've got lances and can charge. So yeah, those were the options, and we're going to go with the army of Thrall.
Because they have taken a big buff.
Yeah.
This time, so they are now defense 7. They don't suffer a penalty for their throwing weapons, and they have handed a half picks.
Yeah.
So that is going to be very, very cool. So
Morgan Raider charges in 2-handed.
Yeah, absolutely. Higher fight, but no ability to shield.
No.
So
Could be dangerous.
yeah, it'll be. It's going to be
It's
one
on
of
the
those.
charges.
It's on charge.
Yeah.
So if they, well, they wouldn't.
But there's a big swing.
Defense 7
There's a
now,
huge
6 is the
swing.
wound.
There's a huge swing in the charges because of the throwing weapons.
Yeah,
It's either being charged in the face
4 throwing
or
weapons.
throw. Yeah.
They've all got
Force to hit.
4s to hit,
Could be good.
5s to wound. Could be good. Who knows? But we're going to go into that for the. We should have looked it up, but the Wargs are our comfortable winners.
Yeah.
Leading, I think they're on about 8 victories possibly.
No more.
What?
Maybe 9.
Maybe 9, maybe 10. Other higher numbers are available. We're going to go into that now. And here we are in a new locale, Bed Bat Wrap.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that, very exciting.
I'm going to be sleeping here tonight.
So here we are with the challenges. I have 4 Grimhammers with me. They've been given the Guardians of the King upgrade, so they essentially count as being strength 4 because they are 12 points each. That's 48.
They can't have the upgrade if they're not with Thor, can they? Sure, with Thor. And a giant red baboon.
So yeah, to fill out the voice, do we know? Someone suggested Grimhammers, right?
Yeah, we'll have mentioned it.
Indeed. As the 4, so we thought we could, because they'd come in at 44 points, we thought we could give them the upgrade to give them a bit of a boost. And strength 4 could
Boost.
Boost. Oh, it's a whole new section, baboon section coming to you soon. And we thought, they higher fight than the Wild Riders. Strength 4.
Throwing weapons.
Could give them a go.
Give
No
them a go.
ability to shield though.
No.
Shall we?
Yes. Broken.
2.
2.
Ah,
4.
Against the Wild Riders. Charging forwards.
Yeah.
To stay out of 10. Out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, out of.
Oh.
What's he do? Oh. You're not going to be able to avoid them.
No, but you might have to move.
Yeah.
So what do you need? Is it?
So you want to be 7 inches away.
Yeah.
7 inches away. 7 inches. Oh, it looks bigger than I thought it would. Shoot phase. It's your priority.
Yes. So I get my 1 shot.
Oh no, I get to move first. I remember.
Yeah.
I am gonna move up.
Move half, or
Oh, of course. Yeah.
there's half to do it in the shoot phase.
Don't want to cheat. So do you want to? Oh well, do you want to be
Oh yeah.
8.5 inches away?
Yeah.
Is that
Just over 8.5.
just
Smidge
8.5?
over.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
So I
Maths.
can move.
We
I
know
can-
maths.
So now they're out of range of my throwing weapons.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just going to move forward
Yeah.
5.
Bring it. Little dwarf boys.
Nightmare. And you get your one throwing weapon?
Nope. Priority?
Hang on. No, they're going to call us on this. Throwing weapons, you can move full and chuck them.
Can you move full and chuck him?
Yeah. You always have been able to. That's not a new rule.
Go on then.
You can see people are now deleting comments that they were halfway through. So you missed.
We've been too busy making music.
Absolutely. You missed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to have 4 throwing weapons.
You're going to move a smidge more.
They'll all just go for the ones in front of them. Why not?
Oh!
So that's 3 hits.
What do you hit?
So
2 on
wargs, 1 on rider.
Yeah, go for it.
So 5's to kill the wargs.
Strong double
See
one.
that? 5 to kill the rider.
Oh, trip 1 to wound! Trip 1 to wound! You can't do that at this level.
You can't play like that at this level.
Oh,
gift.
priority. Oh, it's good.
King of the Dead.
6.
In we go.
Heroic move.
Bang. Hits.
Oh no. The
Hits
warg.
the warg.
Oh.
Bang. Bang. Yes.
Yes,
You
new
rolled.
rules.
You rolled. Rider. Oh, come on.
Such
Hits.
promise. Such promise.
Warg. Oh, come on!
That's
that
8
6?
throwing weapon. Yeah, 6.
6 hits, alright. Oh, come on. Alright, fine.
Right.
My one's hard fight value. Chop you up.
Go for it.
This one here.
Yeah. You win.
So,
Who are you going
they
for?
don't have shields, do they?
No.
So they are all defense 4.
Yeah, so you might as well
So
go for the rider.
Dead, take it off. It's gone. Next.
Oh, big.
Yeah, defense 7 now.
7.
So
Oh,
it's a 6 to kill.
6s. Oh, no. I need priority back.
Next.
Oh, that'll do.
Will it do? Will it do? You won't do at all. Go for the rider.
Oh! Yeah.
It's alright, it's not cavalry. Next. Oh yeah, go for the rider. Oh yeah! It's happening. It's happening.
That was a disastrous first
That
time
was
it's gone back.
alright.
Priority.
Reign of terror.
Oh, it's huge.
It's yours.
Yeah. I've only got 1 left.
You alright? Alright? Oh, alright. It was very exciting. The Wild Guys, they're like undefeated and they might be about to lose. They're like the all-time record holders for 50-point back reps. If you were watching, you'd be being loud as well. Charlotte would understand.
Would she now?
Yeah. Tom's on priority though, so it's still in the balance.
Okay, perhaps you could keep this squealing like a little girl
That was Tom.
down
What are we doing?
Squeal like a girl. Shall I cut? So you know where to.
No, I'll leave that. That's fine.
Right, I'm in.
Is he going for 2? Is he going big?
I'm gonna have
I
to.
think you kind of have to, don't you? You kind of got him.
Yeah,
You got the charge bonus.
Yeah.
You're not going to have better odds on
No.
that.
go for it.
Saving that one.
Yeah, this one. Oh, it's huge. Come on, 6! Oh!
You can't get another. You can't get another. Oh, it's big.
That is huge.
No one saw
Next
that.
one. Oh, you
I've
win.
won.
Good, good.
This is the
just
swinger
massive.
here.
Do you wanna- I'll set the bar.
Yeah.
This ain't not a fight.
Oh, it's the 6. No. Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's knocked them down.
First one.
Oh, he's no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Second one. Oh, he's on the floor.
Old rules. That is huge.
Yeah.
Huge twists. What a hero. Priority.
Priority, you need that. This needs to be a 1 for Damian.
1. And he's charging the other one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's gone ill. Let's do this one.
Let's do that.
Oh, son of a...
He's trapped. No. Stays on his backside.
This guy though, this dude.
He needs the 6.
Big king of the dead. Big king of the dead. It's alright, it's not bad.
I will stab.
Ooh. Oh. 50 points power at the first.
Oh!
So, I think you take the hit now.
The stab hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. I'm going to go for the rider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you've got to convert.
What's the chance?
You've got to convert at
Priority.
this level.
3. It's you. This is Trixie.
Let's assume he kills. Then he kill a model or... Yeah, I'm going to go for the cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
No penalty.
No.
It's the warg. Oh, how many? How many have we seen?
And then this one.
Comment below. This one. Chop him up. Oh, come on. Come on.
I'll take the 6.
Come
Big one. Big one.
on.
Big.
Pick one. Casual 6.
So
Don't know
casual.
what you're worried about.
So casual.
So casual.
God
Give me a face on you.
Right.
Go for the rider. Dead. Take it off. Oh,
Oh, sticks around. This is dicey. This is dicey.
No cavalry now though. I think it might have swung back in my favour. Big 6.
Oh, I can do it with 6, can't I? Nope.
Goes this one. Big 6. Oh, he's big 6. He's done it. He's off. He's into him. This one is.
Depressing.
This
Oh no, that's Therese.
He's done him. Oh, it's happening. Pulled it back. Oh no.
Yes, another one.
Another one of them.
Another one of them.
I think that was the war's
Yeah,
chance.
priority. Oh no.
One throwing weapon. Missed.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Oh no.
Is this it?
Is
this the
moment?
role?
Is this the moment?
That ends their reign of terror. Yeah! 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 Good game.
And the wargs have gone. Have gone. That's crazy highs and
Dizzying highs and terrifying
lows.
lows.
Yeah, absolutely. Because your first turn was immense, and then I came straight back at you.
Yeah. Like Cleopatra.
Yeah, and then I had the chance to do you again and just didn't.
And that's quite like Miley, but with seeing instead of doing. So yeah, took out 2 riders, maybe?
Yeah.
Straight away. And then you had that glorious turn.
A warg killed one and a rider killed one.
So suddenly it was a warg rider and 2 wargs against 2 Grimhammers.
Grimhammers.
And then I thought the jig might be up.
Yeah.
And
But then they fought back.
they did. And you know that the internet forums are going to be full of it with the strength bonus.
Yeah.
Was that all right?
It's all looking on.
Are we allowing that?
It's such a handicap. It's old War Rider profiles against new Grimhams with cheeky upgrade.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever done that before.
No.
But then that's why people call us trendsetters. Because we will not only break the rules, we'll put them back together, but differently. So yeah, I don't know. Does it matter? Maybe not. But they can pay for it, so it's always there.
Yeah.
But that's our new channel. I don't actually know if it made a difference.
Because you definitely got some fours.
To wound in combat.
Fours to wound in combat.
Well, then it made a difference. But that's the way it is. The Wild Riders, I think we should doff our caps. They had a phenomenal run.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure the Grimhammers won't get anywhere near them.
No.
Because of something or other. But now they can be retired to their case.
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
We've been out in your room for a long time.
We have. They had no business being out, but you've done incredibly well. And who saw that coming at the time? But there we go. They'll be back probably in episode 101.
Yeah.
The next episode of the Palantir will be our 100th episode extravaganza. We put out a little video.
Mm-hmm.
This one has gone up, asking for this. We want your content.
Yes.
We want you to send us a little video about your whatever. Say hi to us, raise a tea toast, recreate your favourite sketch, say your favourite Palantir tagline or whatever you want. But send a little message about your favourite, I don't know, memory or thing or whatever about the Palantir, and we're going to try and put them into the 100th episode.
Get them to us.
Email the videos to sbgmagazine@gmail.com.
All one word.
If you have any trouble, you can contact us on Facebook, obviously. Episode 100 will be in a few weeks.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's probably going to be quite a big editing task.
Yeah.
For a variety of reasons.
I would say, as you're watching this, try to get the stuff to us within a week or two. What do you reckon?
I think we're going to be. It'll be out in 3 weeks. Possibly even 4.
Yeah, so 2-week deadline for people to send us stuff.
If you're in any doubt, just contact us and say can still send it. But we want to do a cool episode that has lots of different bits in it and stuff. So we'd rather take our time on it, and I hope you understand on that. But please send us whatever you want, and we'll try and incorporate it. Mm-hmm. But 100 episodes. Yeah. Who would have thunk it, eh? Who would have thunk it? Imagine what sketch they have to be like.
Mm-hmm. Found new viewer. It's Sam Bunning.
Sam Bunning. Yeah. Well done.
He says, "Love the show. New to the game and the podcast," which I assume is. So you have.
But is he watching this now, or is he?
I don't know, but almost 100. Maybe he's got all of them to get through before he can watch this.
That's exactly. Sam Bunning is going through exactly what myself and Emma are going through with Luther.
Mm-hmm.
That
do you start?
We watched the first. I've never seen it. Always interested in it. Never seen it. You watched it?
No.
It's very good. Watched the first in the new series over Christmas.
Which is series what? 5?
5. But they're quite short. It's 6, 4, 4, 2 episodes. So you've only got 16 episodes to catch up on. And then went back from that one and now at the end of season 3.
Right.
But then we'll then carry on with the new season. And it's pretty much what Sam's done with the Palantir, just without the content being any good.
Production value is about the same.
Yeah, he's watched 98, then plunged back. But do you watch? Imagine watching episode 3 concurrently with episode 99.
Yeah.
It'll be like kind of fatter, hairier, lazier versions of the host had kind of cloned them and taken over.
Yeah.
But there we go. It's always look forward to. 100 episodes.
Yep.
Won't it be great?
So there we
will
go.
see you there.
We will indeed.
In a few weeks' time.
And with that,
don't forget to
comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your host by clicking on links below.
like us on Facebook, and follow us on Tinder. We look so good. It's like a double profile.
I don't think you can follow someone on Tinder.
Oh.
I think that's kind of the opposite of what they're going for.
Is that you get done by the police for following people on Tinder?
They absolutely don't want to. Swipe left for us, swipe right for us on Tinder. Oh, what a bombshell in the sign-off. Support your hobby.
And happy.
Strategy.
Battle.
Gaming. Boom.